All right, yep. Same list, got.
Hey, Troy, John Con, ESPN. I'm just curious where you feel different as a player this summer compared to the last couple of years.
Where I feel different as a player, probably just a lot more comfortable out there. I think Coach Harris and Coach W have done a good job of, explaining the defense and me going out there and be able to communicate everything with everyone out there. That's where I feel different, I believe.
And then Coach Ron Rivera has talked about your angles to the ball and all that. How do you work on that in a situation out here where you're not necessarily in a game-like setting? Is it hard to work on that out here, or harder maybe to work on?
No. I think, every play I can work on that. Running to the ball, just taking good breaks, whether I'm in the middle field, whether I'm covering someone. That's how I've been working on it every day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, Michael Phillips here from Richmond. Can you just take us through your NFL journey, I guess, coming in, missing that first year, and now being in a position where you feel like maybe you can be on the field a little more regularly? How that grind has been?
Yeah, I got hurt my rookie year, my hamstring. I think, in the long run, I think that made me better just being able to take care of my body, knowing how my body works, how to get ready for practice, get ready for games, things like that, and recovery.
And then is there something you feel like that you know is noticeably different this year? The coaches, the new vibe, that you could put your finger on?
Especially with Coach Harris, I think he brings a lot of energy. Whether even if we're in like a Zoom meeting, he has a lot of energy. So things like that on the field and just getting that energy from him, I think he spreads it around the whole defense.
How does he do that in a Zoom meeting?
Just asking questions, things like that. He says we got to compete every day. Whether it's in the Zoom meeting or out in the field, just competing.
Troy, what did you focus on in the offseason to prepare for this year, knowing you were going to be in Jack's defense?
This offseason was definitely different. We didn't have any OTAs, things like that. Our virtual OTAs, actually. And just coming into camp, I just wanted to be ready. From what I learned from OTAs and years past, just, being prepared and being ready for that.
Hey, Troy, how important was getting an opportunity last season down the stretch for your development?
Oh, it was definitely good. Just being out on the field, feeling the speed of the game, getting reps, in practice and games. So that definitely has helped me.
But you've obviously taken a lot of snap performance here early in training camp. What do they kind of tell you when they put you in that position, and kind of what are your expectations for the film?
When I'm out there, it's just, from my standpoint, it's just communication and making sure everyone can trust me out there and making sure everyone's in the right position. And, that's just competing every day. That's kind of what I've been doing.
And how do you feel like you're developing that kind of chemistry and trust with Landon?
Landon's definitely, a pro. He's a great vet. Being out there with him, he makes things a lot easier. The things he sees, he's a pro. He's been around for a while. So I've been trying to pick his brain, about little things.
Is there something that clicked for you during that stretch last year when you were starting for Apke? Is there anything that you kind of gleaned from your time?
I think just getting more comfortable, it's different, once you start getting reps, your first rep to your last rep, it's completely different, you become a completely different player. So just getting reps and being more comfortable out there.
Where do you see that change though? Why are you a different player from your first snap to your last?
Say that again? I'm sorry.
Where do you see that change? Like, how is your game different?
Like I said, just being more comfortable and being out there, being able to communicate, and just seeing things, not having to think as much, with calls and things like that, just being more comfortable out there and being able just to play, really.
So you mentioned some of the teachings from Jack Del Rio. What can you tell us about him, his style that's kind of helping you out this year?
I think the biggest thing is just kind of, it's a lot easier just me being more comfortable out there and just kind of going to make plays, really. If I'm in the middle of the field, whether I'm covering someone, just kind of knowing where everyone else is going to be in the defense. so I can make my plays and be in the right position.
And do you find you've got a defensive-oriented head coach this year? Do you find that that's helpful this year compared to last year where you had guys who were on the offensive side?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
In fact, you have a defensive-minded head coach this year. Does that sort of help you guys on that side a little bit more than maybe last year where you had with Kager and focusing more on the other side of the ball?
Yeah, I think coach has done a good job on both sides. I think everyone's kind of bought in to what he's preaching to us, and so I think our practices and everything has been going good.
You guys had a meeting today as a defense after practice. It was lasted kind of longer than after Ron Rivera's address and Jason Wright's. Just what you guys kind of gleaned, like what was kind of the takeaway from that meeting? We're gonna watch film and just clean some things up. I think we had a good day today in practice. There were some periods I think the offense got the better of us. We got the better of the offense, but that's day by day. That's just competing and everyone's getting better. But yeah, we'll watch film tonight and then make corrections.
What sort of changes have you noticed since Ron Rivera and the new coaching staff came in, just in terms of how they run things, the general feel of the franchise, etc.?
I think he's doing a real good job. Like I said, I think what he's preaching. I think everyone's bought in. Trying to buy into what he's saying to us. So I think he's doing a real good job with that.
Anybody else? All right. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
Sure.